Dun, 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 dun. Hey everybody, welcome to the March edition of It's Improv, baby. Where's everybody at? It's lonely. I'll say lonely at the top, but that makes sense when you see our hangout. Where are we today?
We're in a vortex. No.
Oh, we're on a mountain. Or somewhat.
So we are actually on a boardwalk on top of a mountain.
Oh, that's very trippy.
We're bougie.
So when you're at the top, there's a boardwalk. And then if you keep walking, there's actually a boardroom further down.
Yep, way at the end there. That's our boardroom.
Yeah.
So that's what we're doing here. So for one, thank you all. Y'all need to see my shelf. Okay, so thank you all for joining. This month, a lot of stuff happened. We had St. Patrick's Day. It was I found out I was Irish. I'm not gonna get into that. It's the whole thing, but I might be Irish. Explains a lot. Also, we got Women's History Month.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the women.
So yeah, shout out. Not Julian.
Oh my God, Julian.
Not Julian
Hi,
in the comments.
Julian. Hi, Julian.
I'm gonna be nice. Improv play showing the love. Okay, we got a full house, and we got a nice live audience. So if you haven't watched us before, when we're here, we're in the hangouts, we are the best versions of ourselves. Within reason, right? We're not a mango or reindeer, we're ourselves. But we might want to do something fun. So we might say, hey, let's go to the stage. And we transform to the stage.
Woo! Woohoo!
I mean, we're there, but the stage is, so that's good.
The stage. Oh God, it was so hard being the stage.
Yeah. You play the best stage, Michelle.
Thanks.
So we're back. So that's how that's going to go. Before this, we had our internet friends do homework because homework is fun, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not going to work. So Larry of Cables Media in the background. He's going to be doing all the tech. And
Larry.
He's saying yay. You guys can't hear him because of sound, but he's saying yeah, and he's very honored by the cheers and chants. And we are not. He does exist. What?
Oh my God, Donald!
Hey, what's up, peeps? From my dad. Let's see the internet friends that gave us some suggestions. The suggestion was badass women, and the people who participated were take me back one time. Thank you. We're at Cecilia K, Trish Tyler, comedian, never heard of her. The Velvet Duke, Juan Velasco Improv, Rocka M, again a stranger, and Jermaine L. Trice. So thank you, internet friends, for giving us suggestions that you're gonna see right now of badass women. So badass women, we have Eartha Kitt,
yes,
Grace Jones, Pam Grier. I see like a pattern, right? It's like
badass women, yeah.
Effa Manley, and we have Michelle's mom, grandma, aunt, and daughter. So we had a 4-way tie there, and Juan Velasco's Improv's mom. Yes. So they made the list of badass women. So let's go to the hangout. We don't drop the suggestions for now. We'll chat. Trish, you got to tell us about Effa Manley because you were very adamant about looking her up, but I was like, I want to hear it straight from you.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I did multiple reports on her in grad school. Okay, hear me out on this. She owned a professional baseball team, the Newark Eagles of the Negro Leagues. Okay, she was the only one to fight back against the major leagues, poaching her players. So she was the only one who ever got paid for her players being taken. Okay, so she was kind of like the female George Steinbrenner of her period. Okay, but most importantly, she is actually the only woman to be inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Wow.
So when you go in to not to the museum, that's where the League of Their Own girls are. But when you go into the proper Hall of Fame where all the plaques are, she is the only woman with a plaque. And she's a Jersey girl.
I'm not sure that I am not surprised that it was baseball related. I didn't know, but I am not at all surprised that it was baseball related.
Cool.
I have a question.
Yes.
Was she in the BIPOC community?
She was, yes.
Excellent. Cool.
Her husband originally owned the team. He passed
There
away.
You go. Yeah.
And then she took it over.
Good for her.
Good. Yeah. She caught it.
So that is actually pretty cool that she's the only baseball owner with the thing, and she got a little BIPOC going on. So she was dipping in both little
pools.
Yes.
Now, really quick. Oh no, go ahead.
Oh no, I had to write about her because I took an African American history class. So I actually I kept going and going and going with it. And at some point, they funded me to go to a spring training conference to talk about her.
Wow.
Need to talk about her.
Oh my God. That's
So
awesome.
you're saying, I think the lesson here, Trish, is keep going and going and going and going and going, and you'll get, right?
You'll get paid eventually.
Okay, cool. I like that. All right.
So we also that. So I didn't know that. And I felt like I should. However, I'm gonna go back to one of the other suggestions. So we got my mind is drawing a blank. Okay, Eartha Kitt. Now, I've been seeing a lot of new stuff with Eartha, right? With like her daughter and stuff. And then but I remember Eartha from Boomerang the movie.
Ah, yes.
That's where I was introduced to Eartha.
Ah.
They're like, done. Yeah. Yeah.
I see you didn't watch like the Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's how I know her.
Woman, yeah.
Why is my Siri going off right now? Thank you, nephew. You didn't watch her on like Batman, where she was one of like she's actually the far superior Catwoman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might have been pre-Batman days for me. Like I didn't start watching. You guys know there's a lot of movies that I wasn't allowed to watch as a child. Thanks, Donald Jennings, if you're watching. Apparently, they've limited my TV and movie content for stuff that was.
Is that what happened?
age.
Got it. Now I know. Okay, cool. Yep.
Parenting.
Well, look, it really paid off, right? Look at that. You would be here.
You were only allowed to watch Glass Dragon. I get it. Whatever.
That was it. In 5 Heartbeats. That I thought it was a true documentary. Yeah. So that happened, but I knew she was a Catwoman later on, but not at that time. So I just knew her as the thing.
She's the best Catwoman. She was Cat. I remember being disappointed with all other following Catwomen because it wasn't Eartha Kitt. Like she was literally, she was Catwoman.
Well, on that note, I think it's time for us to start getting into some scenes.
Okay.
I feel like these community theater audition for cats is getting a little out of hand.
All right, I'm sorry. I'll pipe down, Roberta. I'll bring my inner cat, my inner pussy, ere we say, into myself. Wait. Maybe? Yeah, we'll go with that.
I just oh gosh. Mr. Fratelli's here. Mr. Fratelli is here.
Oh. Wow.
Mr. Patelli, we could just, I'm so sorry for all of us. We're the 3 sisters who could, and we're very, very sorry for whatever we did. Sorry.
Memories. Meow, meow,
for
meow,
that too.
meow, meow.
Yeah, we're so sorry.
I'm sorry, sir. It's just that whenever she breaks into memories, then I just have to go into artistic dance.
Yeah.
I can't.
And no one plays an ensemble cat like me. I go into it when memory happens.
Yeah.
All alone in the moonlight.
Tag out everybody except Trish. You know why I brought you here today.
The artistic dancing in the middle of Trader Joe's.
That's exactly how you were discovered. We saw you near the seasonal pastries and how you slid down to the organic frozen food, not the strawberries that's being recalled. We're really sorry about that, by the way. We didn't.
Yeah.
I felt like it was time to become the banana bread biscotti.
Before I make my final decision and
Yes.
cast you in the original musical Trader Joe's How I Love You So, can you do your audition banana biscotti that you did in the store?
I'm channeling the great Josephine Baker.
Let
She
me
had-
get some music going for you. Give me 1 second.
She had- I have the banana dance.
Tag out Trish. Joe.
Yeah.
We need to talk.
Yeah, what's happening?
As your brother.
Yeah.
I
favorite brother.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Okay, so I'll let you know. I'm opening another one of my stores. I'm opening an Aldi across from you on 79th and Hirsch.
Mom wouldn't like that.
Mom would love that. She was always pitting us against each other. You know that.
If only Mom was here to explain why she decided to.
I came back from the dead when I heard you invoke me, and your sister Gail is here too because
phenomenally
beautiful job with her singing.
I just felt like you guys needed some interpretive dance to go along with this family feud.
We do not. No.
I have my chain of
then.
stores. My brother James Aldi has his own set of stores. So me as being Trader Joe, we don't.
Guys, did somebody call me the brother, the most important person in existence here?
James,
my God, it's
so beautiful.
Yes, I'm so important. I'm so important. You have no idea.
Oh, in comes James Jewell. In comes James Jewell.
Oh,
you gotta respect me. I am the greatest in the world.
Look, I think that maybe we should let the public decide who has the better selection. Is it my Trader Joe's? Is it James Jewell? James Aldi? I don't know.
It's neither. It's neither. It's me. It's all me.
He's doing interpretive dance.
Dancing. We have to get these boys.
You want dance? I show you dance. I'll show you.
We have a weird fucking family.
You know what always makes things better? When our sister battle dances, our brother James Jewell. Maybe that.
I do enjoy that. I do enjoy that.
Take it on the floor.
I'm gonna go grab a shawl from my grave. I'm a little chilly.
You are losing against me. I am the greatest robot. Some may say that I sound like Donald Trump, but I'm Donald Trump.
And back to the hangout. Dance to the hangout. Dance to the hangout. Dance to the hangout. Dance to the hangout. I don't know why I got the extra noises.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, you guys didn't sign up for that. I sound like Dino when he got something going on in his throat. He's like,
oh.
Sorry. Okay. So now you guys know the history. The history of how all the grocery chains became who they are. So it's like the Bible story, like the Tower of Babel, and then everybody has different languages. So that's how we have different grocery stores because of the one parent, and they gave all their children chains of grocery stores. And that's a true story.
I like to think we earned it, that we didn't take it from mommy or daddy or mommy or mommy or daddy or daddy.
I was just given an arts
Lobby.
degree. Ugh.
To be, you know what? This is unrelated to
You
anything.
earned it. You earned it. You
You
earned it.
did. Those
Very
some stone cold moves.
dancer.
So we were nepo babies of the grocery chain era, which will be pretty cool. I don't understand why the nepo babies are like don't want to be nepo babies, because I guarantee you, if I found out that Donald Jennings, I know you're watching, was like a secret celebrity or something, I'm cashing in. I'm cashing in on all of that. So, but I'm not. So, well, no nepos here. Speaking of news, entertainment. As you guys know, it's Women's History Month, and we like to sometimes educate here.
Not always.
Do we?
Sometimes.
In our own way.
We'll educate you.
You'll learn.
You'll never be the same.
You might learn what not to do, but a lesson is a lesson indeed.
Is a lesson. Yeah.
It's a lesson.
So we have a sketch about a news it's a news program actually, and we're going to give you guys some women history info. And it's it's all real. It's all real news. It's not made up at all. So Ingram, the blonde from Fox and Friends. Hello, I'm Harris Faulkner, host of the Faulkner Focus. I know what you're thinking. How did I get my own show on Fox News? You really shouldn't be shocked. Look how inclusive we are. There's Laura Ingram, the blonde from Fox and Friends, the other blonde from Fox and Friends. They might be two different people. Who knows? This March, we here at Fox will be celebrating women's history and all the American women who made this great Christian nation what it is today. Cue the Eagles. Stay tuned tonight as we celebrate Abigail Adams.
Remember the ladies and be more generous and favorable to them than your ancestors.
She really taught us ladies the art of letter writing. Now, like a certain first lady and her emails. I can't do it. Writer Betty Friedan.
No woman gets an orgasm from shining the kitchen floor.
Man, could that woman find new and fun uses for the oven or what? And finally, who could forget the trailblazer herself, Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Jewish space lasers!
Hey, friggin' A!
Daddy, enough.
Oh, come on. I'm just trying to celebrate my baby's herstory.
No, Daddy. Finale. Stick to Yellowstone.
Oh, Space Cow.
Happy Women's History Month from It's Improv, baby!
Why did I say Space Cowboy?
No. I think, are you talking about that other movie you like? The one with the space cowboys? The one where they go to Mars and shit? And they...
Are you talking about Space Cowboys?
Yeah,
Isn't
that
there
one.
Space Cowboys?
Yeah, Daddy. Yeah.
Is that on? Did we watch that instead?
Listen, I could Hulu it, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, Hulu.
Yeah, not the hoop, Daddy. Not the hoop. I know we're celebrating women's history, but the
herstory.
Damn.
Herstory. I've been studying up for you, baby girl. I've been studying up.
Daddy, you're the best. When I misgender my own month, you're right there to have my back, Daddy. This is why I love you. Oh God. You know we can't fucking sorry, Daddy. I'm so sorry. I know your ears. I'm sorry, but you know we couldn't. You know what? The Whole Foods and the Trader Joe's we go to, they didn't have the fuck. They didn't. You know what? They didn't have. Daddy didn't have the vegan pie, so she's making me one like a sweet angel.
That is why Trader Joe's is for poor people.
Yeah, I know, Daddy. We're just trying to get a
You
deal
go
on
to
it.
Whole Foods. I raised
Yeah.
my baby to go to Whole
I
Foods.
know. Daddy, I only went there. I only went there because the Whole Foods didn't have it, the vegan pie. And so I thought, I mean, what are the chances that Trader Joe's is going to have it? But so sorry.
Listen, so I have been watching the Fox News because this Faulkner
Daddy.
lady, she
No.
looks just like Gina. She's beautiful.
Daddy, I can't bring myself to watch the Fox anything, but I mean, is she really? Yeah, she looks like Gina.
She does look like Eugenia.
Oh, so really, you're just watching it because you miss her and me.
I miss her.
Just yeah, you're right. Yeah, I figured that. Yeah, okay. You make a girl sad, Daddy. You don't miss.
No,
You
no,
don't
no,
miss
no,
your
baby
own.
girl.
No,
No, no, no, no. Hey,
I'm
do you want
sweating
to ask
again,
a question?
Daddy.
Yes. Oh, look, that beautiful lady from the Faulkner Focus.
The
She,
Faulkner,
you know,
the Faulkner looks like my wife.
can I tell you something? Do you know what I
Yeah.
like about her? She's
Everything.
the only one I could tell apart on Fox News because
Wait, one
Oh.
second, yeah. Wait. Hold on, wait.
Any of this is gonna be good, Daddy.
Yeah, you know, I'm like, I swear to God, I was like, I need to find something funny about women's history because there's a lot of things that is funny about women's history. And then I was like, I started looking at the Fox website because that shit's hilarious. So I noticed that every broad on the channel is a
Yeah,
blonde.
Daddy. Yeah.
So what? This Faulkner lady.
This
She's
Faulkner.
got it. And I'm like,
This
I am gonna write an entire sketch about her. Okay?
have fun, Amelie, Daddy. Go back to watching Yellowstone, whatever you watch.
Listen. You do not say anything about the blessed Kevin Costner. You do not. He's a
Listen.
real cowboy.
Daddy, I have one compound word for you. Waterworld. Daddy, no.
Don't you dare.
Oh.
Everybody makes a mistake. Do you remember when you went blonde? That was a mistake.
By the way, Daddy, I wish just once, just my Italian heritage. I sweat like a friggin' monster all the time. That's
We
Italian,
sweat
that's from the
holy
Guineas.
water because we are a blessed people. We are a blessed people. Now you apologize to Kevin Costner.
I will never apologize
to him now.
That's fun. No.
No, not I'm not phenomenal. You know
No.
my phenomenal me.
He's a stew, not and a stroons, both all in one. Daddy, are you Daddy? No, are you okay, Daddy? Daddy, no, Daddy, I did. Okay, Daddy, are you okay? Should I get your heart medication, Daddy?
Apologize to him now.
I'm sorry to you, Daddy, not the
Before I go,
stroons.
before I go, I need to know that you've apologized to Kevin Costner of Yellowstone fame. For Waterworld. You apologize for that Waterworld.
That was the worst friggin' movie on the face of the
Before I
planet.
die
Daddy,
on this table.
Daddy, that movie was worse than Castaway, and you know. Oh God, Daddy. Oh my God, Daddy.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for the apology.
Darlings. Hey. Hello. Okay, you got it. You got the focus because it's Aunt Bernadette, and I did something a little special for you. First of all, I'm here. Right? Am I right? First of all, look, it's Aunt Bernadette, and it's Improv, baby. Oh, you're so beautiful. I can tell. I look right into the green dot, and I can see all of you. It's like my crystal ball. Right? But I'm not really a fortune teller. I'm an advice giver. And because it's Women's History Month, I thought I would dress up in my favorite decade of the moment, which was from the 70s, because I had a lot of sex in the 70s. Okay, darling. It was beautiful. Everybody expected it. Everywhere you went, they just gave sex everywhere to you. It was lovely. It was a lovely time. And we should really think more about the 70s and go back into that way. But aside from that, darling, I'm here to take your beautiful advice questions about life and love. And if anything is women's historically themed questions about your own history or women or something, I'm happy to take that. Now, usually, actually, it's me giving all the advice, but because it's a very special day and we're here on It's Improv, we were able to find some beautiful experts. So I would actually like to, because they're gonna answer your questions, and I'm just gonna be like, I'll just be thinking it with my head, and I'll be like, so, okay, darling, I see some people in the chat, and they're saying things. They're saying all kinds of things in the chat. I would like to bring out our first guest. So aren't we going to just hear from the guests and see that lovely panelists? And then I'm going to ask you questions. So can we have number one?
Hey, my name is Megan Sheps from Homedale, New Jersey.
Megan, darling.
Yeah. Oh, you want to know what I'm known for? Why I'm here?
What's your thing? Tell us how come
I gotta tell you, I'm the first woman to tell off my improv coach because he hit on me.
Oh my God. You were the first, Megan? That was you?
To go tell my improv teacher to go screw because he was trying inappropriate things.
And it wasn't the 70s. So, we weren't really expecting it then anymore.
No, I was only 18 at the time.
Well, that's kind of weird. And I really like the side pony you picked as well. It's like we're psychic. I know I keep coming back to the psychic thing. It's kind of weird. Maybe that's just where it's going today for me. Okay, darling. Well, it's nice to meet you, Megan from Homedale.
Yep. Exit 117.
That's darling. That's really darling. Okay, let's meet our second panelist. I think they're ready to come out and tell us who they are and what their deal is.
Hello, my name is Joanna.
Oh my God, Joanna. It's hard to see you, darling.
I am known for being the first lifelike AI.
Oh.
I was born in a science lab in Hoboken, New Jersey.
Okay, that explains some things. If you were the first, it's like you were really beta testing, So I guess that we've really learned some things, like maybe make them a little bit bigger so we don't sit on you by accident and like destroy your head. I'm just saying. Does that happen?
Size is relative.
Oh, well, that's true. We really should think more like that. That's really a good point you got there, darling. Okay, and let's hear from our third guest. Who is our lovely third guest?
Good evening. I'm Nicole C. Johnson. I'm actually the first Black woman to have a whole career in corporate without having to experience any microaggressions or being called aggressive or a bitch because I have ideas.
Wow. That's really huge. That is amazing that you are the first one, the first woman, and you're with us tonight.
And actually, I should say this to someone clear. I'm actually from the future because it hasn't happened yet. So I'm in the year. I came back from the year 3000 to give women of color hope that one day we won't have to deal with that. But
that is so beautiful that we have that to look forward to. We should really all eat our vegetables so we can also live to the year 3000 and then hang out with Nicole and see what it's like, not to get, criticized and microaggressed and all that. Just, just for being a person, just for being a regular old person,
For sure. And really quick, I want to say hi to my dad. Well, my great dad, Nick Cannon. Hey, I'm one of the descendants of. Actually, at this point, all of us are descendants of Nick Cannon. But I just wanted to just shout out to my great grandfather, Nick Cannon. That's
Wow.
what this is for.
Fair enough, darling. Well, okay, so those are our panelists, the three experts that were ready to take your questions. So if you would just pop your questions into the chat. Actually, I see there's already quite a number of questions populating the chat world that we have nowadays. And yeah, I just wanted to see everybody.
Hello, I'm back.
Oh, hi, AI. How would you like me to refer to you?
By my name as introduced, Joanna.
Joanna
Joanna.
AI, or just
Joanna.
Joanna. Is that like two names, or is that one altogether? Joanna, or is it Joanna?
It is one. Joanna.
We actually have one in the future. We have a Joanna in every home. They actually live with you, so look forward to that.
Really? You have?
I bet you if she was a male robot, she wouldn't have to explain her name.
That's fair.
Probably
high five. High five.
Probably
you.
True.
High five.
Probably true. Okay, so we have a question here from a Nicole. Oh, wait a minute. Now we have a question from Nikki the Fox. Nikki the Fox JJ that says they need help launching Dungeons and Dragons businesses for pets and babies. And, guess number one, Megan, you really strike me as someone who's played a lot of Dungeons and Dragons. Not just kidding. So I thought this question would maybe stretch you a little bit. What would you tell our delightful audience?
Okay. First thing you're going to do is this. Never put your drink down, because even if you're with close associates, you never know who's going to try to put something in your drink. Okay. So never put your drink down. Okay. Then, okay, when you go to set up everything for your Dungeons and Dragons business for babies, plenty of your coworkers, especially the men, are going to be like, oh, you don't understand this, or, oh, let me explain this to you better. Okay. Zip, zap, zop my ass. Okay. You can tell them to just go take their dungeon and their dragon and shove it up their butt and keep it moving, because you don't need that. Okay.
Wow.
You don't. All you need is to never put your drink down. Don't let anyone mansplain to you. And have a solid small business plan, and maybe get yourself a loan with a good bank.
Yeah.
We actually don't have banks in the future anymore. It's all nice. Bitcoin. So yeah.
Wow, future Nicole. That is really enlightening too. Wow, that is some serious. So basically, if you need help with your Dungeons and Dragons, don't get roofied, I guess.
Exactly. Because even your closest friends, they're gonna do something. Don't trust them. Every guy who's your friend is not your friend. He's trying to put his moves on you.
He didn't do that in my day. They didn't do. In my day, you just, this was what cuffing was. You just went boom like that, right across the eyes, down in the nuts, That's all you had to do.
That's actually a specialty chain of charcuterie and nuts, down in the nuts in the future. So it's
wow.
They do nice little fruit combos, trail mix. It's great. It's right next to Trader Joe's. It's great.
Trader Joe's is still around in 1,000 years, even after the strawberry debacle.
Yeah, even after they just kept on plugging away.
The things I'm gonna have to tell my investment broker to move some money around with this new information. Okay, darling. Look, my lovely Joanna, I'm so sorry for getting like, a little famished about your name. It's just that I've never met an AI person, let alone the first AI person. I'm a little weirded out. I'm just gonna
It's
come clean.
it is okay.
Little,
However, comma, I am not a person. I am an AI. I
I
am
just don't
lifelike in every possible way.
an AI. Are you like a pirate? What's an AI?
An artificial intelligence.
Okay, I feel like I don't want to push it. I don't want to push it. Although that was also one of my favorite songs to dance to in the 90s. Okay. Darling AI Joanna, what is
It's
good to
just Joanna.
just Joanna? What is
Joanna.
Joanna?
Very good.
What is good to soak my bunions? Not my bunions. I am bunion free. I will have you know, FYI, TMI, ASAP. But somebody in our audience, some poor soul, has bunions and they need to soak them and they want to know AI, Joanna, just Joanna. Just Joanna.
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 Thank you, Joanna.
That's also a very good song. Joanna, I love you. Do you know this song, darling? You're
Does not compute.
the one for me. Okay. Well, anyway, darling. So, what's good to soak the audience members' bunions?
Oh, Joanna has that answer. Joanna will come to your house and chew it off of your foot.
Well,
The
Nom,
older models, the newer
nom,
models. Don't.
I don't know
nom.
about that. Yeah, I don't know about that.
I am a full service AI.
Now,
I
bunions
support
are on
you,
your
girl.
feet. Oh dear, darling. We counted to 10 real good backstage, but what did you say, darling?
Oh,
Are you
I said I
speaking to
support.
Joanna?
No, I'm speaking to my friend Megan over here.
I said I support Joanna.
Thank you, Megan.
And
Hi.
Have
Five.
stocking, Joanna, and the new. Just so you know, the newer models in the future, they actually don't chew bunions anymore. It was a whole thing, but you know,
Can I ask a quick question, Aunt Bernadette?
darling, yes, of
Did
course.
did that question come from a Tashika?
It may have. I can't really tell in the chat. It's kind
Okay.
of like anonymous, darling.
If it is from Tashika, I shall also lick the toes while I bite the bunions off.
See, that's what I was expecting you to say. I thought there'd be some licking or maybe sucking, and
Just no
especially
sucking, no sucking, no sucking, no sucking.
draw the
Licking
line.
toes for Tashika.
You just draw the line there. Okay, it's good to know everyone has boundaries, including Joanna, lovely AI Joanna.
Just Joanna.
I really hope you don't get sat on unless you're looking for that. You know what I'm saying?
Does not compute.
Okay, darling. Well, look, there's somebody is obsessed with dungeons in the audience, and I know the name of at least one very good therapist who's watching tonight, and you maybe need to make a connection. But what is the best way to grow flowers in my dungeon? And this one is for future Nicole. What is the best way to grow flowers in my dungeon? God bless you, whoever you are who's in the dungeon all the time.
So that's actually an interesting question because, for one, in the corporate world, you're given your own dungeon, and what happens is when you're doing your day-to-day job in the corporate world, specifically as a woman and woman of color, they give you your own dungeon just in case there's someone that reverts back to the microaggressions and asking questions like, "Oh, can I touch your hair?" and things like that. You put them in the dungeon. That way, they're not allowed to populate or interfere with the regular humans of society. And in there, the walls are actually lined with flowers, but they're cactus.
Oh,
They had it
Yeah.
coming.
Yeah. So that's the only circumstances in which in the future that we allow dungeons. So you would want them to grow so as that person, if they don't learn their lesson, about treating people with respect and equity and equality, the cactus actually grow in on them slowly, like a
Wow.
slow punishment.
Oh,
Yeah. And it's actually powered by Joanna. So it's all voice, it's all operated by AI. So great job, Joanna, in the future. That's really a great feature that you offer.
Thank you very much. I support your answer, Nicole, and will gladly chew off your bunion as well.
We don't have bunions in the future, but I will keep that in mind and maybe give my bunion credit to Megan. Maybe she does improv. I'm sure
I
she has.
like Megan as well. She is great. We'll chew her calluses off if necessary.
you know, I feel like you could hook up if it seems like there's a little bit of a need. This whole cactus squeezing, it seems very medieval, like in the when they would like put you in that little thing shaped like a human with the nails, they like get you in, and
It's vegan. The dungeon is vegan, so if that helps.
okay. But it seems like there could be a little side work with the bunions if the chewing is going to happen. I mean, again, I'm not one for chewing bunions. I like mine to, not that I have bunions. I do not have bunions. I'm just saying if I did, I'd want them to be licked. But, I think that's better than the chewing. And I don't know. Darling, here we are. We would go on forever. We could go on forever. I mean,
Joanna can go forever.
I think you can. You can go on forever, Joanna. And Nicole.
There's a period in the future where Joanna does cease to exist for about 100 years or so.
Not true. I'm
sorry to break it to you. I didn't want to be the one to tell you. Come back online, though. You come back online.
I hope
it's right after the fifth pandemic.
Joanna's okay. I think she got like kind of one of those crashes that happens.
Yeah, it's one of the reasons why they took Joanna off the market because it was like a bunion bug.
He was the first one,
Guys, I have improv rehearsal. Can we wrap this up soon?
Yeah, we gotta go. So I don't know. We were gonna hear from someone else, but I think we gotta run, right? We gotta put our exercise shoes on and our gardening gloves that I like to keep right here because I need to go make sure I keep those cactuses growing real good so that in the future they can get used and they can bloom to teach people a lesson.
And Bernadette, I think we have one. We have.
Are we gonna do it? Okay, I'll take my gloves off then.
Yeah,
because I believe we have a beautiful audience member who actually was able to squeeze themselves into the studio. I don't know how they did it because we're just here on a flat screen.
Actually, and Bernadette, and I hate to step in. I'm just from the future, so I saw what was going to happen beforehand. So there's actually we had an internet question for all of us, I believe.
Oh yeah, we're still gonna do it. I thought we were running out of time and we had to like skip our things.
No, I checked in the future. We were fine in the future, and then we went back.
I'm so glad you checked that, darling. I'm so glad you checked by going back into the future real quick. So how to avoid small talk at work? Would everyone like to take a crack at that, darlings?
I'll go really quickly because I already know. I knew the answer because I saw the question. Because again, I'm from the future, time traveling.
Darling,
we actually all just give our information to Joanna. And she gives the information to everybody through their brain. So you don't even have to talk to anyone at work anymore.
Okay. My advice to that would be don't hug the back line. Step out first. And if it becomes like a mad group scene, just duck out.
Wow.
I will weigh in last as the resident AI expert. Small talk should never be small. It should be big. You should talk big to others and tell them to go scratch if you don't like them. Be more direct, humans.
I like that. Don't run away. Don't shrink. Tell that person, I'm big. I don't do small talk. It reminds me of what I like to do. I always just keep one of my cups, my trophy cups nearby. And when someone wants to small talk me to death, I just take a swig out of my trophy cup right in the face. That stops it right in its tracks. They usually run away. They're the ones that run away because they know I could conquer them pretty
Megan is 3 minutes and 13 seconds late for improv rehearsal.
Yes, I am.
Well, you know what?
We have the audience member. Do we
We
still
have
have
our
the audience?
audience members coming in to ask a question, I believe. Are they ready? Audience member? Oh, audience member.
Hello?
Are you able
I
to come
can
out of the
I can
vortex?
see them. They're in a momentary vortex. I will fix in 5, 4, 3, 2, 2, 2,
Okay.
2,
I'll ask a question anyways.
1.
How do you all feel about milk baths?
Oh my God. Milk baths are wonderful. I love this question. I actually have my assistant running a milk bath for me right now. When we're done with the show, I'm going right in.
In the future, they're actually mandatory prior to starting your day. But Joanna, you know that, right? Because that was actually part of your programming, right? Mandatory milk baths.
Incorrect, Nicole. The bad milk bath will cause bad things to happen hygienically, such as the clap, very bad vaginitis, and it will require a penis.
What? Was that a sneeze, darling? Bless you, AI.
Broken.
Oh, we broke Joanna with the milk bath question. Looks like you need to keep your own trophy full of whiskey at your station as well. That's my advice for you, Joanna. Whenever anybody stumps you with a milk bath question, you pull out your trophy mug of the hottest whiskey in town. And if you can't find it, you make it.
Is that I think it's overlay. Is everybody coming back from their milk bath?
What?
I assume.
No, my
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Wow. That Aunt Bernadette and those guests, those from the future, and got the improviser and the AI doll person, the AI. That was on the audience.
Why won't it? What the hell?
I learned so much from that. I learned so much from that. And Kevin, thanks for staying on the show while you're sitting in the dark.
Yeah, no, I'm not in the dark anymore. I was in the void, stuck in the vortex for so long.
Finishing up your milk bath, I assume.
Yes.
Yep. Oh, we got something else to do. We got something else for you guys. So we're just not gonna, leave you with milk baths and send you on your way. And apparently bunion sex. I don't know what's happening. I just show up to these things.
Weird.
So we actually got a game for you guys. It's called Switcheroo. So we're gonna go play a game.
All right, I'll go.
This is how I gear up for a game. Oh wait, nope. That's not right. All right,
Crystal is broken.
It's improv, baby. That's what we do here. All right, so we're playing a game called Switcheroo. The way it's going to work is that there's going to be We're gonna be doing some scenes, and at any time, because I like to see things change up. I get real bored when it's stuff the same. I like, my brain gets all crazy. So I'm gonna have them. Someone's gonna take over the other person's character. Okay, so I'll say, "Hey, you switch with this person." They're gonna have to become that person in that scene, and we'll see where this goes, guys. So I'm gonna leave out of here, and then the suggestion is going to be a pedicure spot, a nail salon for the pedicures, where you get your nail shop. That's the suggestion.
God.
Yahoo! I got some big bunions. I need to get them. I need to get them taken care of. My wife said that they're too big for her bed.
All right. This is what I've been training for. Bertha, can I assault the bunions?
I would not like an assault, please. I'd like them just torn off, old-fashioned way, like we do it up north.
Bertha, you know this is what we've been training for when we opened the salon. We were going to attack the bunions.
The customer wants them torn off.
Yeah, I was gonna rip them right off. I've been training in the basement with the the whole cactus flower thing.
I thought you were just like working on like some parkour or something like that. I mean, this goes against everything the New Jersey Cosmetic and Dermatological Society believes in.
Right, Bertha, that was our dream. I can't believe you're on the fence again. I mean, I thought
I need Robin and Michelle to switch characters.
I know that's why we started this nail shop. This is the best, but I can't believe that you're now flipping and flopping.
No, I'm not flipping and flopping. It's just that I don't understand why you want to like screw up everything that we worked for. We're finally a member of the New Jersey Cosmetic and Dermatological Society.
Understood. Hey. No one needs to know we're going to do this.
Customer here. Okay, I'm sorry that you're fighting having this spat here. But meanwhile, my bunions are growing, and I need them handled. Not how that one. Is your name actually Boffo? It says that on the tag. Is that a real name? Is that really true? Boffo?
Fargo, get in a little closer. It's Bertha. Bertha.
I'm Bertha.
That was Bertha. You Boffo?
Right.
What the heck are you?
I need Robin to switch with Trish. Robin switch with Trish.
Listen, friggin' A, lady. I believe in the customer always being right until the day you mess with my sister. Because if you mess with my sister, you get the horns. Because that's how things are in Northern Jersey. You get the horns.
Get the Maloik. Get the Maloik is what she's talking about.
I need
Fargo.
Trish to switch with Michelle.
Oh, don't you know? This is ridiculous. I just come, I make an appointment. I want my bunions just sawed off, chewed off, ripped off. I don't care. Get them off.
Okay, Fargo, if we do this, you'll leave a good Yelp review, right?
Listen, my name is not Fargo.
I think it fits.
It is. It is Fargo because we just named you that. North Jersey.
North Bergen?
No. Trish switch with Robin. And now Robin switch with Trish. Robin switch with Michelle.
Listen, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna get in there. I'm gonna use my ear. I'm gonna use it.
But you want to know, she was so rude. He was so rude to us, the customer.
It's true, but you know what? In North Jersey, we're gonna use our ear. We're gonna take it off and get a good Yelp review from Fargo.
I understand that our state motto is everyone is rude here.
It's rude, yeah.
But that's not the point. I mean, we shouldn't sell our souls out, and the membership to the New Jersey and
Dermatological Association.
Michelle, switch with Robin.
Who?
Michelle, switch with Robin.
Oi, look, I
don't know. I mean,
I got a real long trip.
I was going to use my Dukes. That's what I've been training for. And this one here from the north needs some other special removal. What, with a saw? Like, come on. Trust in my fist, man.
Matilda, did you forget the solemn oath we took?
Bertha.
Oh, Dermatologica. And nail polish.
Switch with Trish.
And then
keep the song going.
Oh, nail polish. We will go with you today.
Michelle, keep the song going.
What?
God keep our nail polish without lumps and solid and free. Oh, Dermatologica and cosmetics we stand for.
Everybody's Fargo.
I'm just gonna chew it off myself, okay? I'm just gonna chew it. Here I go. I'm chewing.
Back to the hangout.
Hey.
Oh,
that's a regular old scene.
That happens to me every day.
I just need to know how we went from women's history to excessive bunion care. I
think that's part of women's history. That is part of
excessive bunion care.
Women's history.
We have to attack them.
Women work hard and sometimes get bunions is what you all should take from this. You're welcome.
And that's what so when we said you learn something every show, that is your takeaway. Now it's time for us to say adieu and see you next time. But before we go, we're going to get some close-ups of the people so you can say hi to them and hear what they got going on. Thank you to the audience for being here, being you. Also, shout out to Larry Kebler's Media, doing all the stuff behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Larry, say something to the people.
Larry.
Okay, he is a real person. He's not AI, I promise. And we got the music going. This is really low. All right.
Hey everybody, I'm Robin. You can catch me at Comedy Sports Chicago in person live with my feet. I have Thursdays, Piper's Alley. Come and see me. I'm gonna pass it to Kevin.
Hey y'all, I'm Kevin. Definitely check me out very soon, actually, in the next few minutes. For diversity, I have a BiPart page doing jackpots tonight. For Meets at the Galloping Ghost Arcade, I host those. Tune in for that April 22nd. And follow my Twitter at WerewolfShooter. I'm going to pass it on to Michelle now.
Hey, Michelle here. All right. Catch out my show. If you're in central Pennsylvania, head over to the Bowl Barn, April 27th to 29th, where I'll be Ethel in Boone over Buffalo. And if you just have internet access, catch out me and Robin at 5:25 Eastern Time, Friday, March 31st at Andy's Improv Extravaganza.
Yeah.
And I pass it to Trish.
Hey, it's me. I will be on stage with Comedy Sports Jersey Shore on April 8th, So I'll be on the red team. Catch me there.
Oh, that's it. That's it. We're gone. Thank you guys. In the chat, let us know your favorite part of the show, and we'll talk to you offline. Not in a creepy way. No one's gonna take your bunions. Robin, we love you all. Peace out.
Yeah.